back to another edition of Media Champions here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Mary Therese Griffin in Atlanta, Georgia. Today, we're going to take you all the way out to Los Angeles. Very excited to talk with the Chief Executive Bunny. Yes, that's what I said. We're talking about Bodega Bunnies. We've got Arielle Cohen on the program with us today. Arielle, welcome to Media Champions.
Thanks so much. It's wonderful to be here, Mary Therese.
I have to dive right in, and we have to tell people how you became Bodega Bunnies, because your website's phenomenal, very user-friendly, and it's every little scroll tells more of a story. So why don't you just dive right in and tell us that story of how Bodega Bunnies was born?
I appreciate hearing that so much. You know, one of the things I tell clients, especially startup businesses, is you want a name or something that is staying power. Bodega Bunnies, as my company name, is definitely a conversation starter. I like to say it's my ode to New York City, which is where I grew up. You know, your local bodega, everyone has one in their neighborhood. You walk in, it has the essentials. It's a very familiar feeling. The connotation with bunnies, beyond being ridiculously cute and everyone wants to cuddle them, quick-witted, you know, really quick moving and clever. So I wanted that to be the experience when people work with us, that it's familiar, it's convenient, and it's a all around good, positive experience.
Well, I'm never going to forget your name, that's for sure. And I'm going to say, I know the Chief Executive Bunny. So, I mean, that's important. I tell you what else is very important, all kidding aside, when it comes to media planning, what is one tip that you offer to your customers or your potential customers? Because media planning is kind of important. And I think a lot of people gloss over that. But why is that so important?
It's important because I think people forget that consumers need multiple touch points before something actually sticks. So the more that they can see your ad campaign or your name out there, by the third or fourth time, you know, that curiosity is really, you know, picked, where they'll be more likely to do some self-discovery on their own. If you see an Instagram ad, and then when you're, you know, watching your favorite show and you see a commercial on the streaming platform, and then again with out of home, it's just a lot more likely that people will start to remember your name and your product.
Where do you see the trends in the next 2 years going when it comes to media and marketing? Because they change so fast.
They change so fast, and I think it's really important that departments consider all avenues, all verticals, that, you know, don't focus all your eggs in one basket, whether it's all on Instagram or all.
That was a great pun. All your eggs in one basket. I love that. Go ahead. Easter eggs.
See, it's so ingrained in my blood that I can't even help myself.
I love it.
Yeah, you know, I think really being well-rounded and consider a 360 approach, that you don't want to pour all of your dollars into just one thing. Also, just putting yourself in the path of your consumers. You really need to understand who your target market is in order to then place yourselves in an environment where they will naturally come across you.
What surprises you the most about customers when you're working with them that maybe they're not getting or they don't understand when it comes to this world of social media, marketing, advertising, because it is so different? What surprises you the most that they don't get?
I think it's honestly a lack of full understanding of themselves. I think a lot of brands want to skip to the fun part, the creative, the picking out your brand colors and designing your logo, where it really starts all based in strategy and doing your homework of asking yourselves the tough questions. I think companies, especially those that have been around for a longer period of time, often are too close to the sun, so to speak, where having an outside unbiased opinion come in and help them to recognize, well, they're trying or wanting to say this, but it's actually not coming across that way. So having, you know, an outside entity or consultant agency come in and really help take a look with fresh eyes, I found has been part of the success for companies.
Well, you are very successful, my dear, and we thank you so much for being with us
Thank
today
you.
on Media Champions. And keep us in your date book. We hope you'll come back and visit with us again because we're gonna make that connect for people.
I would love to. I'll be hopping around.
Oh, girl, you know you can hop on back anytime you want to. Thank you.
I appreciate
Have a great
that.
day,
Thanks so
Arielle.
much.
Hey,
You
and for the
too.
rest of you, if you want to make this connect with Arielle and the Bodega Bunnies, you heard it here first, right? Come see us, make that connect. Go to dailyadbrief.com. We'll help you hop on over there. You can get your advice from the chief executive bunny herself on how to tell your story. Seriously, they have a great website, and I see why they're so successful. We want you to see that as well. I would love for you to come back for more Media Champions. We'll see you next time. I'm Mary Treese in Atlanta. Make it a great day.